The Moyne Experience is unique for students in media, I believe, because they get the opportunity they get the hands-on experience as well as the independent experience. I've worked at other universities, other colleges where the students don't have access to student media, or they're heavily controlled. Here, the student newspaper, radio station, and television station, they all have advisors, but they actually have the freedom to develop their content, to tell the stories that they want to tell, to cover the stories and images that they want to cover. So I believe that's unique about Le Moyne.
I guess having the opportunity to have a little bit of influence with students, trying to help them figure out where it is they want to go, what they want to do, and when that happens and when they find what they really love and they're excited about it, I think, oh yeah, okay, maybe something I did helped make a difference.
I'm refreshed by their youth. They come in with youthful perspectives. They come in with different perspectives, and it challenges me to understand them. I think students are getting the sum of my experiences. I have a background in media, which I bring to my classrooms, and also I think they get my enthusiasm. I mean, they get my dedication, my passion for what I'm doing.
And I just love this college, you know, the age of the college student, because they're emerging. They're leaving their homes. They're coming to sort of this halfway place, and they are beginning to discover themselves. Not just discover what they learn in the classroom, but they're beginning to discover something about who they are and what they love. And I think that's really it. I mean, I think the goal of college is to help. One of the goals is to help students understand what it is they really love, what their gifts are, and how to begin developing those gifts. And I think that's a real kick to me.
What I'd like to be able to do in the course of my students' college careers is to put them in a position to recognize their desires and have confidence in their aptitudes, so that wherever they go, they know to pursue a life that will be for them in some sense meaningful and enriching. Again, it's not teaching isn't for me about any specific content. I don't want, you know, I want them to live fuller, richer lives. And I think that cultivating a kind of sensitive imagination and a critical capacity, the ability to analyze well, prepares them to do that.
The communication department is really interested across media, even within the department, in this idea of narrative and telling stories, and whether it's in film or in journalism or in video, and as part of advertising and PR strategies. But I think that what we all share is this interest in telling stories and the insights that we can bring to our experiences in the world of the world through narrative and storytelling. And I think that that's a way to connect with students too, because students are, you know, most are obviously interested in stories. I mean, who isn't interested in stories?
I just love being in the classroom with this group of students who have things to say and really want to be there and really are interested in improving their own abilities to communicate. And that feeds the whole energy in the room. And so I get a lot of that out of it, and that's really the best part of being, you know, in the classroom is getting that energy. But I'm constantly surprised by their own experiences and the kinds of things that they write about that I never would have been exposed to
why I appreciate being here is that there is an intimacy and that I do know all my students and I continue to see them for the 4 years that they're here. And we have a working relationship that I don't think can exist at a bigger institution. And I think that by having a working relationship and me being aware of all the students that are here in our program, I look after them. If there's an internship that might work, I can pinpoint certain students that I think that, you know, they would benefit from that. So I appreciate knowing everyone and having, in some sense, in a loose sense, a family that looks after each other and makes sure that each person involved in the family has the best experience that they can.